I'm Apple with Royal Cruise Vlog, and today is the last day of our 7-day Royal Caribbean cruise on the Oasis of the Seas. I'm going to share some of my packing methods with you, and hopefully that'll help you pack more efficiently in your next cruise. Let's dive in. If it's your first time sailing, we highly recommend that you join a Facebook group or a forum. There's some links in the description to our Facebook group called Royal Cruise Group. I think you might find it'll have a lot of helpful tips and tricks and photos of food and lots of eager people to answer questions. So once you've booked your sailing, you know exactly what your itinerary is going to be. This sailing is a 7-day Eastern Caribbean, and then it had 4 ports of call. So that'll help you determine what to pack, what not to pack. But the Facebook groups and the forums have a lot of experienced sailors in them that are eager to share their experiences with you. And there you'll find out how many formal nights, if there's themed nights, so that way you can dress accordingly. This sailing had 2 formal nights, a Caribbean night, a 70s night, and a white night. So that's a lot of packing. But once you've determined how many themed nights there are, how many formal nights there are, then you can pack the rest, because it's usually just a bathing suit. So you got a 7-night cruise in this case, so you know 2 are formal. Okay, so pack 2 formal nights. One's a themed Caribbean, one's white. In this one, the 70s was actually after the second formal night. So we changed twice that day. So then what do you've got left? So that's 4 nights that we already know. So then you've got 3 left, correct? So then you just gotta pack for 3 other dinners. It doesn't have to be formal those nights. You can dress some nice little sundress, some slacks or whatnot to the dining room or wherever you're gonna eat. If you're gonna go to a specialty dining, you might wanna dress up a little bit, but you're on a cruise and nobody's really gonna say much to you. I just like dressing up because it's the only time that you can, so it's kind of fun. So now we've got our themed nights covered, our formal nights, and our evenings covered. What are you gonna wear during the day? And now this sailing has 4 ports of call. So now we've gotta determine, we went to Labadee, Coco Cay, which are both private islands from Royal Caribbean, and you pretty much are in a bathing suit the whole time, so bathing suit. Then you've got 2 other ports of call, which are, in our sailing, was Puerto Rico and St. Thomas. And whenever you decide what excursions you're gonna do, then you'll decide how to dress. And then the rest is just bring a couple of extra unmentionables, a couple extra socks, a couple extra tank tops, and you're good. Then you won't overpack. I feel like as soon as I had the light bulb in my head with this strategy, it helped me not overpack. This is my pile and Robert's pile. And this is the only overpacking that we did. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. But I brought myself a couple extra tank tops, another pair of shorts, and maybe a thin light sweater. I didn't wear them, it's fine, because I kind of had an option. But at least it wasn't like the last time we packed. I'll put that link somewhere, description or there. You gotta watch that video. We overpacked like crazy. But it was, I think, informative because after that I decided minimal. We were in a bathing suit the whole time anyway. Rob wore this the whole time over board shorts, and of course the change for dinner. One other thing that I thought was really cool and that you should know about is when you get on board, and all sailings might be a little different, but keep on a lookout for this. They have a laundry facility on board, so you can wash or have your suits pressed. So with this sailing, they gave us a formal day special. So if you gave them up to 10 items the day you boarded for them to press, it'll get here in time for formal night. And it was only $17.49. So I gave them Robert's suits, some slacks, a couple of shirts that needed to be pressed that got all wrinkled in the luggage, all for under 20 bucks. So I thought it was pretty great. Shoes. You're on a cruise. You're walking a lot, and you're in the pool a lot. I brought a couple of heels. I wore once, made it to dinner. My feet were killing me because I was standing in long line to get into dinner. And I wore this once, I think. Actually, I didn't wear these. So I wouldn't recommend heels because you want to be comfortable. It's hot. You're eating too much, you're drinking too much, you're indulging in everything the ships have to offer. So think twice before you bring high heels. Yes, they looked pretty in my formal dress on formal night, and it's our anniversary sailing, so you know, we bought some pictures. So that was my excuse, but I took them off the first chance I could. So think about that. There are a couple of things that I highly recommend you pack to help keep your teeny tiny little stateroom a little bit more comfortable and organized while you're on the ship for however time period that you'll be on it. One I really like is a toiletry bag that folds up and hangs, because you'll find that there are hooks on the door, there's some hooks in the bathroom, and speaking of hooks, the walls are metal. So you could buy off Amazon. I'll actually share some links to our Amazon affiliate store in the description. It has a list of all sorts of neat little things that we've purchased over the years to help make our sailing just a little bit more comfortable. Now these magnets they're heavy duty magnets. If it's on the wall, it'll hold like 20, 30 pounds. If it's on the ceiling, it actually holds more for some reason. Oh, that's really hard. So by the front door, we put all our little hats, bathing suit cover-ups and bags and whatnot. Highly recommend it. Another thing I recommend that you may not think of, especially if you have animals, the lint roller. You'd be surprised that once you've unpacked, how much animal hair is on your stuff that you didn't realize, even if you just pulled it out of the dryer. One last thing. When you're packing, don't forget to leave a little extra room for souvenirs. One of the reasons why we want to pack efficiently is, yes, we don't want to overpack, but two, we don't want to stuff our luggage, so that way when we buy a bunch of goodies at all the ports or on the ship, we have room for them. Like this Oasis of the Sea ship, rum cake for my brother who's watching our dogs while we're away, and little magnets and a cute little souvenir. Time flies when you're having rum. Now, if this video helped you out, check one of these videos out. Hopefully those will help you out too. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope this video helped you. And if it did, give me a thumbs up.